So if
Mhm.
we audited the average dad's week, where are men kind of leaking the moments that build their legacy?
I mean, for a big part for me is men start, and I know it's from my own experience too, that when we're not at home, those are times when that we might leak that legacy, or we might leak that disconnection, right? And so I think that that's one of the biggest concerns or challenges that I know dads I work with and myself face is not feeling like we have no time with our kids, right? And so because we're working a lot or we're working away from home or whatever. And so I think what helps with that is trying to make the most of it when we are at home. So just basically like navigating our energy levels to be more engaged with our kids. Like, for example, dads who work late, that we get, we're there in the morning for our kids. We get them ready for school. We have a breakfast with them and stuff like that. If we work early, then we can be there to put our kids to sleep, stuff like that. If we only see our kids on weekends because we're working out of town or whatever, we're trying to really be there on the weekends and trying to avoid the whole, dynamic that can happen between moms and dads when the dad's gone for a long period of time, is a whole Disneyland dad, Cinderella mom kind of dynamic, right? Where mom's kind of like Cinderella throughout the week, and then dad comes home and the kids are excited. But just trying to be there for the kids and really make the most of that. So does that kind of make sense? Kind of the different ways of how we can manage our energy levels and stuff like that and really be there with our kids?
Yeah, that's an interesting topic of being away from the
Mm.
home, right? Because
Yeah.
there's probably
Mhm.
some fathers that
Mhm.
that when they're away from home, it's a bit of an escape. Or for some,
Yeah.
it's maybe a
Yeah.
reset, right?
Yes.
Or for some,
Yeah.
it is work
Mhm.
related, so they don't
Yeah.
really have, quote unquote, a
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah.
But there's
Mhm.
even the balance, I think, and the communication, I
Mhm.
think, is what you're
Yeah.
mentioning here in
Mhm.
those moments. And how do we still
Yeah.
align with what we're trying to accomplish, right?
Exactly. Yeah. For
Yeah,
sure.
for sure.
Mhm.